What's happening, YouTube? Doing a knife collection update video. I haven't done one of these for so long, and it's National Knife Day, and I thought, what a good time to do it. Plus, I saw a few other YouTubers and some Instagrammers. Nick Shabazz did a video I watched, so I thought, you know what, it is a good chance to do a kind of a collection update video. It's been a long time, so we'll kind of just start at the top with these budget models. I'm trying to make them all even. A little OCD there. This is a really old inland model that I have. It's been sharpened a billion times. It's been just beat to heck and back. In fact, I don't even have, this isn't even all the knives. I have some in cars, but whatever. Just folders too, no fixed blades or multi-tools. But I've held on to this end-line flipper for a long, I've had it for years and years to practice sharpening on knives and stuff like that. It's kind of a beater knife, so not actually a bad knife for, I've probably had it 6 years or more. Inline EL01. Next up, well, actually, I'm going to go a little out of order just because I'm going by oldest. This Spyderco Delica, guys, is so flippin' old. It's stainless steel. It's AUS 6 steel? AUS 6 stainless. Yes, AUS 6. Another knife I've kept around forever and ever. Good size comparison knife. Sharpen the heck out of this one. Use the heck out of this one. I mean, it's super old. Some of these are just so beat up, they'll never leave my collection. Let's move those out of the way. Alright, so let's get into these other ones. We've got the CRKT Pilar, and this is the carbon fiber Blade HQ exclusive with the 12C28 and steel. I love this design by Vox. Still hoping that they do a premium version through Giant Mouse or Fox or Viper or something, because it's just such an awesome design. And even though this has upgraded materials, which is great, still kind of looking for that premium version of that knife. The Atmos by Kershaw. This is a Sienkiewicz design. I can't wait for the ZT version of this one to come out. I think it's one of the better Kershaws they've put out in years. One of their first manual, not manual, first ones, but first of this year that's on KVT bearings manual. Been a great little knife. Super lightweight, very slicey. Did pretty well in my cut test with the 8 Sierra 13 when it's reprofiled. Kershaw Natrix. This one's been, put a nice mirror edge on this guy with my Wicked Edge. Very, very sharp. I think this is a fantastic model. I like the Natrix quite a bit. And I do hope they do make another 770, not 770. Well, I would actually love a 770 with KVT bearings, but some more premium with a Natrix for ZT. I would love to see that. But it's a good budget folder overall. Probably my favorite budget model out there, the Tangram Santa Fe. I love this guy. 440 Akuto. This is a razor sharp. This is actually, I think, the second or third one of these I've owned. I've given some away as gifts and stuff, and so I'm going to keep this one. I love this knife. I think it's one of the better budget knives out there. Just did a video on this one. Same with this Vector by Tangram. Such an awesome button lock, perfect detent, smooth action, just a fun little knife. I love the blue, it really pops. That's a great little budget knife there. This is an old school Victorinox Soldier that I've had for a long, long time, and I've never gotten, this one's just stayed in the collection for a long time. It's kind of beat up too, but it's just one of those first Alox knives I've had. It's kind of a more rare version of that knife. Got two of these LA Police Gear S35 VN knives. I've got the new one with a tip-up pocket clip, and with a satin blade, and the old one with a blackwash blade. And it has a tip-down clip, but I just removed it completely. And these knives get used a ton. There's my beater knives. But I've also practiced sharpening S35 because I have a lot of S35 knives, and these are great for that because they're $35 knives. So if I screw up the edge, I don't worry about it. Next up, we have ZT-0900, discontinued, fantastic. Little guy, this one came to me with some edge damage, so I repaired it, put a nice mirror polished edge on it, sharpened it, reprofiled it down to like 15 degrees, I think. I love this design, Les George design. Fantastic, such a great flipper, just flies out of there, and such a good size. The 0900, RJ Martin, or 0900, 0609, I don't know why I said that. RJ Martin design, love this guy. They've had a few sprint runs of these already, but I still love this version. Such good ergonomics, such a thin, slicey knife. Love it, just great flipper. So definitely love the 609. The 0095 ZT, this one is customized by Fanatic Edge. Done in a Cerakote Boba Fett Mandalorian theme. This one will probably stay with me forever, just because it's such a, I love Boba Fett, I love Mandalorian stuff, Star Wars. And it's such a cool Cerakote. And I love this model of knife. It's an in-house ZT design. I've always loved it. I thought it's one of their best designs. So there's my ZTs. It used to be way more ZTs. I've definitely whittled this collection down a ton, guys. The Fox Knife Suru, this will not be in the collection much longer, actually. So this one didn't quite fit the bill. I was looking for a more premium Pilar, which it was close, but this pocket clip is just not in a good spot, and it just creates a hot spot for me, and I don't like it aesthetically either. So I might hold out for the carbon fiber version. Probably pretty overpriced knife too. Pair of 3 in CTS 204P River's Edge cutlery with the OD green micarta and the flat dark earth PVD finish. This knife is so flippin' smooth. No play. I mean, it's just solid lockup. Maybe it's loosened a little bit, but I can tighten that a little bit. That's funny I said that because I've been using. No, it's no longer there. That was weird. I thought I detected a little bit of blade play. I did add the MXG gear clip as well, but I love the Pair of 3, and this is a great example of the Pair of 3. Benchmade, I've got 2 Benchmades, which I think are their 2 best Benchmades. The 940, this is the Going Gear exclusive in 20 CV with the red C-Tech. They still sell these, I believe. I did add the deep carry clip. I love this knife. This one has been with me for a while too, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. The Bug Out, my other favorite Benchmade. This one's got the Rock Scale Designs titanium scales, which is an awesome. This knife is super smooth. Look at that, just solid lockup, no play, nothing. Nice and centered. This is one of my most carried knives, actually. I love the Bug Out. So, and with titanium scales, just gave it a nice premium finish feel to it. The Ferrum Forged Crux. This is the Saber Crux. This is the second run they did of these, where they did, you know, some different finishes. This has got bronze stonewashing on it. Just fantastic. I love the Crux. It's a great knife, especially for the money, man. I mean, these we collaborate. I've got a ton of mass drop knives coming in too, guys, when they finally start shipping. So just they'll be adding quite a bit of those to the collection here soon. But I love the Crux, and I had to get another one. I had the original, but I loved when these came out like this. I'm like, I need to have that. So this is actually the knife I've been carrying today. It's the Crux. The Booze Blade Smokes TS1. This is a Gen 1 in S35. This is from the first run of these guys. I've had this one for a long time. Just my only front flipper, because I think it's the only front flipper that I've actually ever liked. Kaiser 5 was pretty good, but it had some issues with the first gen of those, so I haven't got a new one. But I love the smoke, and this one has been with me for a long time. Don't see it leaving anytime soon. It's one of my most carried knives as well. The Wee Knives Rectifier. Love this little guy. One of my favorite EDC knives. Such a great size, so comfortable. Thin, lightweight, really slicey blade, thin blade stock, nice action. You can open it with the flipper, the middle finger flick, or the thumb opening. 3 different methods, just really smooth. Just a great knife. If you guys don't have a rectifier, I highly recommend you get one. The other favorite Wii is the Wisp. In fact, I don't know if you noticed this, I did this by manufacturer, and these are all Wii knives. I mean, these were Ferrum Forged design, Booze Blade design, but all manufactured by Wii. The Wisp is one of my favorite in-house Wii knives. Love it. This is the blue titanium, almost a blurple though, more of a purple than blue, I think. Has nice carbon fiber inlays, S35, just a fantastic size. Also very thin blade stock, also very slicey like the Rectifier, and just a great flipper. The Pina X series, just recently got this one, did a video on this one recently. Love it. This is a Riot design, or not Riot design, Riot made knife, designed by obviously Rican Pina. This one is super fancy and so nice, and I do carry it. The only thing I don't love is the recurve blade, but so far it's been fine, and just a fantastic knife for the money. Just so good. Did a video on this one recently. Sharp by Design Micro Typhoon. I had a Mini Typhoon, which I liked, but this is definitely more mini to me. And I love this size. I think this is one of my favorite knives right now in my collection. I carried it for over a week straight, which says a lot, and just love it. It's really a truly EDC knife. Like, you carry it every single day, no matter what you're doing. It's going to be, you know, whether you're in slacks or they're in jeans, you know, it'll do anything you need it to, and it's really a true EDC knife. So love this one. The Baby Machine, also one of my favorites, probably my favorite design of 2018. Love this guy. Riot again, Tashi Barusha. Just such a comfortable folder, just so smooth. Love the design. So many different grips you can hold the knife in. RLW34 has been great too. I've never had that steel before, and it's been nice to have a different type of steel than S35, and it's held up fine. Love that one. Last but not least is one of my most carried knives is the Three Rivers Manufacturing Neutron. This has the micarta scales on it, 20 CV, very, very slim, so smooth. Look at that. Just like, it's not drop shut, but you just got to feel it to know how it's just butter. So smooth, so thin. I mean, it has such a thin blade. It's a very lightweight knife, very slim. You can carry it in anything. It has interchangeable scales. I mean, 20 CV, 150, 160 bucks. I mean, it's such a good deal for what you're getting. I mean, in the USA. If you don't have a Neutron, you should have a Neutron as well. So, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. That's the current state of the folder collection. Like I said, not doing all the fixed blades and all that stuff. Just having to get them all on camera would be kind of a pain, but I could do a separate video, but not, I'm not gonna do it with the folders. So that's kind of the current state of the collection. Like I said, it's gonna change a little bit. This one's going out, and I'll be getting a new knife this weekend at the Blade HQ gathering. I may be picking up either, most likely it'll be a Gen 6 Hinderer, because Rick Hinderer is actually gonna be there, which is sweet, or a new Chris Reeve knife maybe. I haven't really decided. Plus, I've got a few master optics coming in soon, hopefully soon. They have like a delayed shipment on all their models, so you'll see quite a bit more content coming, as well as the pass-around knives that I'm part of as well. That's been fun to check out those different types of knives that I would normally not buy. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Happy National Knife Day. Take it easy.